Nothing in the ecstasy except ecstasy.
That never hurt anybody.
Can't make them blind days later.
Spell homie with a Y. I want to be respectful.
You're actually gonna let us do Secret Santa?
Not just you guys. I like presents too. Pick a name.
Why are you doing this?
See, this is why no one likes your people. The notion of picking one time of the year to be decent to other people is obscene, because it's actually validating the notion of being miserable wretches the rest of the year.
So you think this is the part of the year that screwed up?
On the other hand, you are now a team. You gotta work together. The simple fact is, giving people crap makes people like people, so spend 25 bucks. Learn to love.
Blindness could be a complication from the hemodialysis.
The dialysate composition was within range. Sweet.
Interesting.
Dialysate composition just indicates.
It's nothing. I was referring to his reaction to the name he got.
I was pleased. I thought it'd be fun to buy for.
Means there's someone here it wouldn't be fun to buy for. I wonder who. Pick a name, then go check out the patient's house. Interesting.
We're wasting time going to the home. Kern-Sayre syndrome fits the symptoms.
No family history of Kern's. Go to their
You would
house.
have told us if there were any other drugs. You met her. She couldn't have been more candid.
You're absolutely right. Go to their house.
MS or vascular problem fits better. They could affect hands and eyes.
Fine. Do an MRI, check for MS, and a fluorescein angiogram of her eyes to see if we missed a bleed somewhere. Oh, and whoever goes to their house, get me their computers. You talk to your kid about sex, so she'll think you're being open about everything. Keeps her from asking questions about the things you don't want to talk about.
That's right. Her honesty proves just how dishonest she is.
Yes! Exactly who I wanted. This is gonna be fun.
What's with the Secret Santa? You trying to bring them together?
Want to drive them apart.
With gift giving?
Conflict's built right into the name. Santa's about sharing, Secret's about withholding.
Aside from the Trojan horse, gifts don't usually...
Did you get your wife for your final anniversary?
Sweater.
She hated it.
She loved it.
And you didn't buy it.
I gave her some cash, and...
Gifts allow us to demonstrate exactly how little we know about a person, and nothing pisses off a person more than being shoved in the wrong pigeonhole.
I'm thinking of spending a few extra bucks on my Secret Santa.
Bad idea. You mind if I tell House you asked them for the key instead of breaking in?
Yes, I do. Just another $5.
5 will be 10. The key's proof she doesn't have anything to hide.
The key is proof I didn't do exactly what House told me to do. And what do you care if it's another 15?
I'm gonna tell him. Who are you so anxious to please?
Not you. You really think you're gonna prove people are capable of honesty using a mother and daughter you've known for one day?
I'm not the one who's based his entire worldview on the proposition. If I'm wrong, so what? If he's wrong.
So you've got Huntington's?
Nope.
But House said that
If I wanted to talk about it, why didn't I bring it up?
I want to go see my mom.
she's sleeping. Why don't we just double the amount we can spend?
Nope.
Can't afford another 25?
We allow people 50, people will spend 60.
Ah, so you can't afford another 35.
You must really like who you got.
Or really dislike. My mom always gives the best presents to the teachers I get along with the worst.
No.
How do you know no?
I know you didn't get House.
I know he didn't get House.
You gave them all your name?
Mm-hmm. Figured I could sow some dissension and get a few ties and sweaters.
What happens when they find out?
It's Secret Santa.
And what happens when they find out?
They'll argue about what to do with that information. Ties are less important than the dissension.
We still have to buy him something.
Not a chance.
We weren't supposed to discuss this. We're not supposed to know.
He's not supposed to put his name in there 5 times.
He wants presents. It's sad.
It's pathetic.
I'm still buying him a present.
No, you're not.
Fine.
Well, that sucks. 4,300 saved emails and not a single mention of lesbianic, Sanchez, or mangina. Swollen lymph nodes means it wasn't psychological.
Who's that from?
Santa, obviously. As you know, I worship him. No, wait, I mean Satan. I always get him confused. What is an alpine butterfly? Why aren't you learning how to do one?
House, we already have a full history. You don't need to waste time.
It's a climbing knot.
But what does she use it for? Try bondage.
I did once. She just tied me down and whined about how hard it is to be dean of medicine.
Gyms aren't exactly pristine. Could be a fungal infection. Seriously, who's it from?
No fever, no elevated white count.
Ah! That's funny. Friends sent her a Garfield cartoon. That cat sure does love lasagna.
House. Stop obsessing.
If it weren't for my obsessions, you wouldn't know that she has sarcoidosis. 18 months ago, she sold her Stairmaster. It's only 2 months old. Now, either she needed the cash or climbing stairs was getting more difficult. 12 months ago, she canceled a hiking trip. Now, either she just wanted to sit home and watch TV or walking was getting more difficult. She's been suffering joint pain for the last 2 years. Pull my ribbon, if you know what I mean.
ACE levels are too low for sarcoidosis.
That's not what I meant. Could just be an inactive phase.
It's not Christmas yet.
I remembered. I'm not a Satanist. I'm a druid.
No lung involvement.
Yet.
We'll need a bronchoalveolar lavage to confirm it.
That's a shame. I'm gonna surprise her with one for Christmas. Wow. Now, either that costs more than 25 bucks, or I'm seriously starting to doubt Steve Jobs' business strategies. Thanks. They're arguing right now.
I've been looking for this all morning.
Did you look in the box on my desk? Oh, by the way, your mom called. Your dad's dead.
You left the present sitting on your desk?
It wouldn't have been as effective sitting in a closet in my home.
They're gonna know it's from you.
No, they're gonna guess that it was for me. Might even be 90% sure that it was for me, but all that means is they're 10% sure that one of the other guys is screwing them over.
Have you ever considered channeling your powers to, I don't know, bring peace to the Mideast?
I couldn't do that.
But if they ever got it, you could screw it up.
Yeah, that's more where my powers lie.
Gift could be from Wilson.
It's House.
Why do you have a problem with him speculating?
Because that's what House wants us to do.
I'm your Secret Santa.
You're not supposed to tell.
But you got a present already, which means you have more than one Secret Santa.
Or somebody else wants to make me happy.
Merry Christmas.
Baby, I wanna trim you. Baby, I wanna trim you. Baby, I wanna trim you. Beautiful.
Donor Bank turned up a 49-year-old man in Cleveland who's a 5 out of 6 HLA match. First flight out of Cleveland leaves.
Why is a 49-year-old Cleveland man a closer match than her daughter?
He may not be. Maggie didn't let us test her.
Why not?
Pain, danger, risk
The
of...
only reason to give multiple reasons is you're searching for what the person wants to hear.
House.
You're wrong about sainted mommy.
Don't care. You can forget the donor bank. There's no CA2 deficiency. Best we can do is make her comfortable. Is that from Tao?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Merry Christmas. Who's gonna tell the patient she's dying?